The US dollar is a little change in trading today. In this video, I'll take a look at three of the major currency pairs: the euro versus US dollar, dollar versus yen, sterling versus US dollar from a tactical perspective as the market tried to work through the minefield of lots of geopolitical things going on. So let's get started. Looking at the euro versus US dollar on the hourly chart in trading yesterday, we moved higher. That move to the upside came after the market based against the 100-day moving average. That's a good bullish move for the pair. And as you can see, we then extended up above or to and above this swing area right through here, which was more recent. Swing lows and swing highs coming against that level before moving to the downside. That swing area, we broke above it toward the close and tried to stay above it. And indeed, we did in the early Asian Pacific session right through here. Moved its way higher until we got to the next key target, which was a 50% midpoint, and this swing level right through here. That area comes in at 1.17297. You can see how the high price came right up to that level and said, whoa, and started its rotation back to the downside over the last 4 or 5 or 6 hours. That move to the downside has taken the price back down to this swing area, as it kind of does at times. So this is going to be the key area, and you can see we're not very far off of the low of this swing area at 1.16804. In fact, maybe a little bit below that level in the last hour or so of trading, and we're also back below the 38.2% retracement. This is a key area, folks, for the buyers and sellers. Key barometer for do we go higher or do we go lower after reaching the 50% retracement, stretching up to that level and moving to the downside. Clearly the sellers are in play and playing the game. The question now, do we continue that move to the downside, or do we bounce off this level and close the week in this area between the 50 and 38.2% retracement area? Or do we go lower and work our way back down toward the 100-day moving average? That's what's at stake right here for the euro versus US dollar. We'll see how that gets resolved with all the geopolitical stuff in the air today. Let's take a look at the dollar versus yen. I'm going to focus first on the daily chart. Why the daily chart? Because I want to go all the way back to these levels right through here, where we formed a ceiling area and then a floor before moving to the upside. That floor was broken briefly here, but then reestablished here before again moving to the upside. Got a little wonky through this period right through here, but then reestablished some resistance here before moving to the upside through here and breaking back down to the downside. And trading last month, we came up to that area. We moved a little bit above and below it here, but in trading on the beginning of this month here, after the gap higher, a few weeks ago, the price that based against that level moved to the upside. So the swing area between 149.07 and 149.39 is, in my mind, a decent level of support from the daily perspective. Go to the 4-hour chart, and you can see that the low price in trading here today came right down to that 149.38 high of that swing area. The 07 level is down through here, and at another swing, more recent swing level, this area right through here is now target support, both from the daily chart and from the 4-hour chart. So be aware of that. We are currently trading at 150.40, so we've already seen a bounce off of that level and moving back toward and actually above the 100 bar moving average on the 4-hour chart. So the horse has kind of left the barn already with the sharp move back to the upside. We're back near unchanged on the day in this pair, and looking toward the 150.46 level, which happened to be this low right here, or this high right there, and near the low right here. So 150.46 to 50-ish type area is the next key target on the top side. If we get above that level, then we'll start to look toward this high price. In trading yesterday, we came down, or earlier this week, I should say. I guess it's more of Wednesday. We came down to that level, found support buyers initially, then broke through it, and then moved back above it and trading through yesterday before deciding to break to the downside here. So keep that level in mind as well as 150.91. But so far, the low target off the daily chart did do its job in early trading today, and we are seeing the bounce back rally that keeps the buyers in play. Staying above the 100 bar moving average is probably a level to watch in trading here for you as we head into the weekend. Finally, we'll take a look at the sterling versus US dollar up and down trading session yesterday. They saw the price move above and below the 38.2% retracement. They move higher in trading here today in the Asian into the European session. Took the price up toward, let's see, the 134.70-ish type area and found willing sellers against that level. What I see here is really no reason why the market should have peaked there. This is really the key area on the top side with the 100-day moving average and 50% retracement of this move to the downside as resistance. Nevertheless, the early sellers here have pushed the price back down, back below, or back to the broker 38.2% retracement and below it for that matter. There's support probably here between the one above and below the 1.3400 level, but this is if this is a key level on the top side near 134.86 with the 100-day moving average and the 50% retracement. This area down here with the 100 and 200-hour moving average at 1.3371 is a key support, or 72 is a key support, with the 100 and 200-hour moving averages at the same level. In between sits a 38.2% retracement. Flip a coin which way you want to go for the pound versus US dollar. So there you have it. Look at three of the major currency pairs to kickstart your day. My name is Greg McCloskey. Good fortune with your trading. Bye-bye now.